Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
As I have predicted in the past that the government of national unity was bound to fail because it was not the will of the people. We've seen the first government of national unity during the de Klerk and Mandela era, and that did not work out very well because white people have a problem with black people in power. A liberated black man is the biggest fear to the white man. So yeah, it was not going to work. It was not bound to work. And you know what? I am not happy that I was right. I was actually hoping that, this government of national unity would be different. We're living in a modern day generation. We are way past apartheid. We are a rainbow nation, as everybody likes to say. And, I was actually hoping that I was wrong. It breaks my heart that I was right, that the government of national unity is on the brink of collapsing after Fikile Mbalula dared the DA to leave the GNU because they're busy prancing around like the GNU needs the DA to survive. So, you know what? Fikile Mbalula is like, with all the nasty comments Hellen Zille have been making in the media, claiming that the GNU does not really exist. It's just a relationship between the DA and the ANC. It's a grand coalition between the DA and ANC. And this government of national unity was just a sales tag, or it was just a sales pitch for the people to buy into it, because they knew deep down that an ANC and DA coalition would be detrimental. It would be setting us back to the apartheid era. So Cyril Ramaphosa and the ANC lied to the people of South Africa. This is just a DA-ANC grand coalition, and Hellen Zille backed that up with facts. So we've been betrayed by the ANC, guys. A movie, a drama, a series. Hello, my name is Reneilwe Morema, and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News Channel. I'm reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula has hit back at the Democratic Alliance DA Federal Council Chair Hellen Zille, dismissing her recent claims that there is no government of national unity, but rather a grand coalition between the ANC and the DA. General Fikile Mbalula claims that the DA is trying to discredit the ANC and destroy it from the GNU after she made claims and comments to the media that there is really no GNU coalition, but rather a grand ANC-DA coalition. The president had to sell the GNU to the people to conceal the real meaning behind it. If indeed this was a real government of national unity, the EFF and MK would be in it as well. What about all these smaller parties in the GNU, you ask? As I have predicted, their seats don't even hold a stake within the Grand Coalition. They are just extras in the movie of the ANC and the DA. Zille added that the DA was counting on the disintegration of the ANC and the potential resignation of Ramaphosa as party leader after 2027 to position itself as the largest political party in South Africa to end the ANC's 3-decade dominance. She further continues to say that the ANC does its polling and it knows that its trump card is Cyril Ramaphosa. If they lose Cyril Ramaphosa, they will go down, if they are lucky, to 25% or 20%, she said. She further continued and said that the DA also leveraged the rand exchange rate during the government of national unity negotiations to gain the upper hand. When negotiations went good, the rand will go up. And if the negotiations took a turn for the worse, the rand will go down. Guys, all I'm hearing is that the DA has power to manipulate the rand and our source of living. And they played us. Ramaphosa sold us back to the benefactors of apartheid. He knew that we were not going to buy this grand coalition between the DA and ANC, so he had to sell the GNU to us. It was a lie. Zille went on a podcast to further say that this grand coalition between the DA and ANC will collapse if they leave. And if they leave, South Africa will be kicked out of AGOA and the BRICS will not save us as they lack the capacity to do so. Investors don't need MK-EFF in the ruling party. They will pull out. America will pull out. Check out this clip.
The ANC has now dared you as the DA to leave the GNU if you want, or stop undermining the party and try weakening it from within. That's what Fikile Mbalula said recently at a press briefing. Is there an option here to pull out of the GNU?
Well, that is the nuclear option, and it certainly is an option, but you can only use it once. So obviously we'd want to try and resolve the problems, because if we go out of the GNU, you'll have either a minority government, which will be totally unstable, or you will have an ANC-EFF-MK coalition, which is what Paul Mashatile wants, which will destroy South Africa's economy within a week. The amount of disinvestment, the amount of international revision of the approach to South Africa, we'd be kicked out of AGOA as well. I mean, we must understand what the stakes are here.
Do you think we'll be kicked out of AGOA if the GNU doesn't survive?
I think we could be kicked out of AGOA anyway. President Trump's not playing. I mean, I've just been to the United States and I spoke at a seminar there.
Does anyone find it weird that she went to America and spoke to Trump or his administration, and then a couple days later, Trump threatened to impose 100% tariffs on a block of 9 nations if they were to create a rival currency to the US dollar? The idea that the BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over, says Trump on social media on Saturday. What did Hellen Zille tell Donald Trump? Because after her mysterious visit to America, Donald Trump came back on Twitter and wrote that. So what was the discussion all about? What lie, what propaganda was the DA spreading to Donald Trump? Guys, this is a movie, a drama, a series. Cyril Ramaphosa sold us alive while we watched. He sold us back to apartheid, to the benefactors of apartheid while we watched. And we did nothing. The funny part is we did nothing. We did nothing. Like, we let this man do as he pleased. And we did nothing. This is very troublesome. This is very troublesome. The fact that the GNU does not exist, but indeed it's a grand coalition between the DA and ANC, and Ramaphosa knew that South Africa was not going to allow a coalition between the DA and ANC, so he had to sell us a lie. And these little smallanyana parties that joined the GNU, they knew deep down that they're not going to benefit anything. They were after positions. It further proves my claim that they didn't care about the people of South Africa. They were here to benefit. Parties like the PA, Gayton McKenzie's party, they are here to benefit. They knew all along that there is no GNU. And them joining, it was just to put a smoke screen, a front, to make it seem like it's the GNU, when really, indeed, their parties hold no stake in the GNU. They literally have no say in the GNU. They're just extras to this movie. It's all a smoke screen. It's all a lie. Where are the people that skipped work and joined the Zuma Must Fall campaign? Where are they now? Where are the tweets? It's hella quiet. Everybody's quiet. Why is that? Weren't we loud mouth during the Zuma Must Fall campaign? Where are we? Where are those celebrities that went on live Instagram with Cyril Ramaphosa and say, vote for him, vote for ANC, he's the promised land? Are we in the promised land? Or we are still in the desert and somehow Moses is dumb, deaf, and a sellout? A drama, a movie, a series. And someone said it, that the DA is launching a soft coup. And here they are. They used the GNU smoke screen to trap the ANC, to make sure that every corruption scandal that Ramaphosa, the Trojan horse of the ANC, they used the GNU to trap him, to make him do their bidding. Literally. And ANC knows that without Ramaphosa, it's not going to survive. Who's going to be the next leader of the ANC? Philem Balula. Come on. Like, he was the Minister of Transport for, I don't know, a year or two. And the only thing that he came up with is to cover one pothole. Only one pothole out of his tenure as the Minister of Transport or whatever. That's it. So he clearly can't run an entire country. Paul Mashatile makes a speech and he faints. So he's clearly not fit to be a leader. He's sickly. He's a sickly old man. So they have no one in the ANC. They have, they have severed all ties with people. They have, they've broken bridges with people, and no one is going to back them up when the DA destroys them. And I am here for it. I am here for it. And to make matters worse, to make sure that the DA is isolating South Africa, they are creating and endorsing this African on African hate, this xenophobic environment that the South African citizens have embarked on. They are literally isolating us from the rest of the African community. No one is going to save us when the DA takes over. Guys, it was a strategy all along, and we are falling. I'm falling for it, and I love it. I love it. Because when they take over and abuse us economically, because they're not going to beat us, but economically when they abuse us, no African community will want to save us. They'll look the other way. And they'll be like, oh, the xenophobic South Africa? No, thank you. I don't want to be in that party. I don't want to save them. They are all high and mighty. So, yeah. It's showtime. Ramaphosa sold you guys out and you did nothing. And the funny part is, he's going to, when he resigns as president, he's going to get out of this unscathed with all his billion-dollar businesses intact. It's showtime. It's showtime. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here on the African Diaspora News channel. My name is Reneilwe Morema. It has been an absolute pleasure.